We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the New York Knicks. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Doncic with it. Lets it go with the three. Randle grabs the board.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer nailed from three-point land.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires for three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt final. He went over and back.
New York ball. Checking in for the Mavericks.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Walker. Sinks the triple.
You know, I think Walker has really worked hard on the three-point shooting throughout his career, and it shows. He's a much better deep ball shooter than he was when he first came into the league.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 5 points in the game.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Alley-oop try. Got a hand on it. Ahead. Now Barrett. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Sterling Brown.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
With 4 seconds on the clock. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Walker's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 3. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc. You know, far hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Now, here's Toppin. And that one drops. Gibson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Assists like that have typified the effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's Barrett on the wing. Driving inside. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Pass to Barrett. 4 on the clock. And Barrett slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now, here's Barrett. Off target with his 3. Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Quickly. And here's Burks. And here's Barrett. He's got 11. Unloads from 9. Burks with it. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Quickly missing. Now Brunson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brunson's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Played. New York calls timeout. Here's Burks. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
It's real simple. When you get that close, didn't want to risk a bad bounce, just punch it home.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Knicks leading by 10.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and it's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Fournier. Back to Barrett. Shoots over Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
First team foul.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now, here's Doncic after R.J. Barrett's miss. And Doncic gets it to go.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here's Burks. 9 points in the game so far. It's deflected. Fast break, Dallas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing by New York here. And Barrett gets it to go.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
New York calls timeout.
Make some noise.
Mavericks making a switch here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. On the wing quickly. And it's off from three-point range. And the call will be against Immanuel Quickley. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mavericks trailed by 13. Right wing for three. Bullock. A second chance effort. And Hardaway with the lay-in. Hardaway has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the man. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they're able to recover. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. Trying to get open is Robinson. Fournier's shot is off. Down low. To the paint. Back to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Pass to Porzingis. To the inside. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first basket.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Doncic. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Here's Fournier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And stolen by Fournier. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard. And Powell, unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock him down.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
36 seconds left in the fourth. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thanks, David. Barrett. Nice D from Porzingis. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For your next city dancer. Let's show them why we are the last fans in the NBA.
Here are the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. The three for Doncic.
Obi Toppin.
And they get it back. Pass to Finney-Smith. To tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. Knocks it loose. It drops.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder.
Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Outside Burks. Pass to Noel. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Here's Randall. Down low. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pushing it up now. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And Doncic with the jam.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Doncic launches from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 5 now.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Pass to Noel. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Endures throughout the league's history. A lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Pass to Barrett. Noel with it. Picked up by Powell. Outside Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Offensive board. Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Burks. Now here's Fournier. To the middle. Here's Randall. The kick out to Fournier. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. He's got 5.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Defended by Burks. There's the triple. Again, Doncic missing. It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Doncic with it. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe. Oh, wow! Incredible!
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Doncic is doubled.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Doncic with the bucket.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Outside Barrett. .119 left in the first half of this game. Here's Toppin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Maverick substitution.
The Mavericks leading. Inside. Randall with a steal. Quickly outside. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. The finish. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Dallas with possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Hardaway's shot is good.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
To halt the run. Kicks it to Quickly. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hardaway, a good look. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Burks goes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific, getting the defense to foul him.
Good on both. 12 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kleber. Here's Bullock for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3. Now a timeout called by New York. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Here's Burks. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Barrett with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Randall. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got his second bucket of the game.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Doncic's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
On the take. And Doncic. With the jam.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
2 minutes.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe doors. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
The Mavericks making a switch here.
First team foul.
And that one's good for Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3.
Oh!
excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Walker with a steal. Here's Toppin. Outside Walker. Pass to Barrett. He got a piece of it.
Knicks foul. Evan Fournier. That's his second personal.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Quickly outside. Walker for three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line, he'll shoot.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
And he nails the third.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer, and of course this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Taj Gibson.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Walker. Back to Fournier. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Fournier's got 7.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Wow, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Robinson. Tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
That's his third personal.
That free throw misses.
Shooting for Dallas.
And the second free throw is good. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Burks. The three. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Burks. Quickly outside. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. An open look for Fournier. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
On the wing, Burks. Back to Quickly. Right side, Burks. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
And Doncic hammers it home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
2 minutes.
Robinson on the wing.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Pass to Quickly. Burks for three. They get it again. And here's Fournier. Quickly from outside. He buries it from three.
Well, there's an all-around aspect to Evan Fournier's game and a really smart decision with the ball there.
Here's Doncic. Now here's Kleber. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 10. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. And the Mavericks making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said to them, quote, "We worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. New York trailing. Right side, Barrett. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Kicks it out to Barrett. The three. Porzingis grabs the board. Now Doncic to the paint. Pass to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. And Doncic with the three. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Bullock. The open shot, Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Quickly from outside. It's deflected. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team.
There's
foul.
10 seconds left in the game.
New York foul. Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
Kleber with a steal. Doncic outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Shooting for Dallas.
Doncic hits them both. From deep three-point range. Missed it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it is New York. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They get it back. Barrett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Here's Doncic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy. The question has been, can he stay healthy? That's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Burks. With the drive. The kick out to Fournier. Up and over Doncic. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Here's Barrett. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And Doncic with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. For 3, Barrett.
Substitution.
Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
R.J. Barrett.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Brunson. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. First free throw is good.
For the Knicks. Obi Toppin.
And he makes both free throws. Walker for 3. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys. On the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Thought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
For your Mavericks.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Walker. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
The 15-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing quickly.
2 minutes.
Knocks down the triple.
Emmanuel.
Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current score?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Walker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Checking in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
RJ
Pass to
Barrett.
Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude infectious.
RJ Barrett.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Barrett. 10 points for him. Fires from deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
3 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Doncic outside. Wow, it's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Quickly.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Open shot from Brunson. Pass to Powell. Finney-Smith with it. Now Doncic. Defended by Burks. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's tipped.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Big substitution.
Clock at 2. Hardaway. They get it again. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, got a piece of it. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Yep, that one goes.
Assist goes
That's
to
been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Back to Barrett. Fournier for 3. Fires in the triple. Fournier's got 6 points.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, VA. You know, the draft is more art than science. You guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Dallas, no good that time either.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Barrett. Fournier with the ball. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
For 3.
He's got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Brunson. Can they get it? No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
And here's Toppin from the arc. The Mavericks on offense. They trail by 9. Brunson on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 6.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they...
Throw it down! Nice!
And the floor awareness of Walker, impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Doncic outside. Can't connect from long distance.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
The coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Knicks with the lead. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean... He needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Quickly. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Doncic with it. Now Burks defending. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Doncic outside. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Randall. Outside Fournier. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Doncic with a drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And it's now just a 1-point New York lead. Pass to Randall. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Powell left side. Over Barrett. Porzingis with it. Over Burks. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Burks goes in. Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. He takes it in. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Porzingis. And it's good.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Here's Barrett. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Knicks making a switch here. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Burks. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
For the Knicks, Alec Burks.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Inbound. It falls. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Finney-Smith. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And away we go here with overtime. Pass to Ntilikina. Robinson with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Todd Gibson.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Outside Barrett. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
And it's Robinson penetrating. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
From 13, and it's Doncic missing. And here's New York now. Driving to the basket. Burks. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Randall. And he jams it home with authority.
Home when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that narrows the gap to 1. Doncic hits them both.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Works for 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
And here's Dallas. Pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. Defended by Burks. Back to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Now Doncic. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. The kick out to Fournier. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so it's Dallas with it. Finney Smith up top. Out to Powell. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your... And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. And so it's New York with it. Here's Toppin. Outside Fournier. Right side Barrett. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Fournier. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's Bullock on the wing. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
And how's this for a response? I mean, These teams are just going at each other from downtown.
I thought that initial three might be the dagger, but the answer to tie it was even more clutch.
Here's Walker. They double team Walker. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. It's Barrett on the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Outside Walker. Kicks it out to Barrett. Powell brings a double. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett into the lane. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And, B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Now Walker. Pass to Barrett. 4-3. The 3. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the second overtime period. From deep, here's Doncic. No good from 3-point range. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get the
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. The tray. Randall grabs the ball. New York with the ball. And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
To Randall. Plenty of space. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randall. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Mavericks ball.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 13 feet away.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
And it's Barrett penetrating.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Doncic. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Back to Burks. Pass to Barrett. The three. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The three for Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. .52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So here's Burks. Here we go. And Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Inside is Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
New York moving the ball around. It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Fournier.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
What a performance from Art. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Ntilikina. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beer. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
The shot's good from Quickly.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Over to the left wing. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the Knicks with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Evans.
The shot's good. from Fournier.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks leading by 11. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Evan Fournier.
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. Walker with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to quickly. Here's Fournier. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. The 9-foot shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Six seconds left here in the second. Works for 3. A shot off that time. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Here's Doncic. And it's good for 2. And 11 points for Luka Doncic.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
R.J. Barrett.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with the defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Porzingis with the steal. Out to Doncic. Fires from deep. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
That's his first personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shoots from 14. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 20.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
So here's Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Burks has got 7.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Offline with his 3. And the Mavericks call time here.
Noel. Obi Toppin. Evan Fournier.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Quickly.
And Doncic, here we go.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker and may be his best attribute.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. Three-tenths. Quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Mavericks trailed by 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. On the wing quickly. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic. From about 19 feet. And he nails it. Doncic has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Mavs. Here's Fournier. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Barrett. Off the inbound pass. Kept alive. Pass to Noel. Now quickly. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Doncic throws it down.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
It's Fournier on the wing. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And stolen by Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Barrett. Driving in. He doesn't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic feeling it out. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Doncic with the steal. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for New York. The lead is 2. New York moving it around. It drops.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments. And my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First team foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Kemba Walker. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
The 3 for Doncic. No good. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific
If you're on Concha Del Mar, follow the same steps to create your team, then navigate to Squad Up in your phone menu. Find your friend and select Send Offer to join Pro-Am Team. From there, all of the same Pro-Am creation options are available. Then, take the elevator to the deck and wait for your teammates to ready up and play.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into... the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars, and that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to do.
The Knicks making a switch here. MP's checked in. So on the floor for New York. Inside we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's MP in at the point guard position. Now here's Randall. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Ball passes to Levine. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Zach LaVine.
First one falls for him.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Chicago ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Now here's MP. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, concentration right there. Mitchell Robinson refuses to let the defense have the last word. Nicely done.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Barrett can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Fournier. And he's going for the lob. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Chicago making some change. Going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Green. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ball in for Caruso. A big group substitution here for New York. Randall, he's checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Fournier's checked in for Burks. And MP subbed in for Rose. We've got Zach LaVine. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The kick out to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Jones. Good work defensively by Randall.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ball finds Vucevic. White with it. Can they get it? Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Toppin. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. Fournier, the pass to MP. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. They get it back. Tries again. Count that one. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so it's the New York. And there wasn't too much drama in